You know, a lot of people ask if professional video gaming is a sport, and no one's really been able to say for sure so far. Tonight in this place, we're going to take a step towards an answer for that question. Welcome to ESPN Saturday Night. My name is Aaron Boulding from ESPN Video Games, and I'm thrilled to be here live at the first Major League Gaming Pro Circuit event of 2008. We're at the Meadowlands Expo Center where the mood is festive, the mood is electric, but also a little tense because everyone wants to know who's the best at Halo 3. It's a new game on the circuit. There's new weapons, there's new controls, and a new controller. Don't forget that. But we should be in good hands because we've got two of MLG's finest going at it tonight. They're playing for a spot in the championship match tomorrow. Calling all the action are my new friends right here, Sundance Digiovanni and Chris Puckett. You guys, can you feel the energy in the room tonight?
Oh my God, it's electric. We just saw the crowd going crazy. We had over 1,000 players here this weekend, and they're all here for one reason. They want to be number one. We got some old pro teams. We got Carbon, we got Final Boss, we got Straight Rippin', but we got a lot of new faces too, and man, it's just incredible. The energy has been phenomenal.
Chris, you have to pick one thing. What are you most excited about tonight?
Oh, I can't wait to see our Halo 2 pros tear it up into Halo 3. We got Final Boss coming up here, and they have something to prove tonight.
But guys, even more exciting than that, this is the kickoff to the 2008 season. Sundance, I know you've got to be extra pumped.
Oh man, all off season, I crossed days off the calendar. I'm like, when is that first event? We're finally here, and we're finally getting the good matches underway. This is what it's all about.
Chris, are you as excited as this guy?
Oh, I don't think I could be, but you know what, Aaron? This is the biggest Halo tournament of all time, and we're going to be crowning the first ever Halo 3 champions tonight.
All right, lots of excitement. Time for us to stop talking. Let's go down to the floor and meet these players. Going to be Mobb Deep versus Final Boss. Mobb Deep, they'll be the blue team. They'll see Final Boss wearing red. And guys, these are two of the stronger teams. Actually, Final Boss has got to be one of the favorites, but two teams, one red, one blue, they're going to be going at it. Let's look at the Final Boss, their lineup. You've got Ogre 1 and Ogre 2, the twins, and you've got Walshy and Strongside. Quite the lineup there. And then over on the other side, we're going to look at Team Mobb Deep. We've got in the clutch Homicide 1, Light King, and the box. First off, guys, give me the breakdown on Mobb Deep. Chris, what do we know about this team?
Well, Mobb Deep is a brand new team. They're full of some young guns. Homicide there is only 13 years old. So if you're a young Halo 3 player, you can be just like this guy, playing up against the greatest Halo players of all time in Final Boss. And they got a great squad. They got HS Light King, who's really well known in 2007 playing with Shook One Gaming, as well as the new player in the clutch. We haven't seen him on the MLG Pro Circuit yet, and he's joined by the box as well. So it should be a good squad. They play pretty aggressive, and they're really good at objective game types from what I've seen.
Final Boss is one of the stronger teams in MLG, Sundance. What can we expect for them coming now into this new game, Halo 3?
Well, Final Boss is really a destiny type of a team here. This is the Yankees. I mean, these guys went out last season on a high note without dropping a single game in our championship. Now, you got Walshy on the end there. He's a master strategist. The guy just knows how to come up with strategies that his team can execute to not just win, but dominate. The Ogres in the middle, pound for pound, some of the greatest skill players we've ever seen in any Halo game. And then Strongside, a guy who really broke onto the scene with Team Carbon, if you'll remember. Then that didn't work out. Then last season, Final Boss picked him up, and they rode that lineup straight into the championship. And now, in Halo 3, they got something to prove. They want to prove that they are actually the ultimate Halo dynasty by winning this event and starting a new run.
There could be some high drama here. Real quick, guys, keys to the game for each side. Let's go with Mobb Deep first.
Well, Mobb Deep is going to have to keep the pressure on Final Boss. They can't let the Ogres get set up. They can't let Walshy have his team put into position. They need to keep Final Boss on their heels all game long. And you got to look for some unpredictability because Final Boss is going to be guessing where you're going every single time. And Deep is catching Final Boss off guard and making them hurt.
What's Final Boss got to do against this upstart team, Sundance?
Well, they just need to execute their game plan, which is to outscale, outbattle, and outwill anybody they play against. Remember, they've been in this position a lot. Mobb Deep, not so much. Maybe a little nervous, maybe a little jittery. If Final Boss can get on a roll, expect to hear a little talk out of Walshy. Expect to see Strongside make some big plays. If they can get Mobb Deep's head out of the game, they can coast to a victory here.
All right, those are the teams here on ESPN Saturday Night. After we come back, we're going to give you Final Boss and Mobb Deep.
The 2008 Major League Gaming Pro Circuit, powered by Xbox, is presented by GameStop and brought to you by Bungie, Dr. Pepper, and Stride.